Hello, chatboxes out there. I hope you've all had a lovely start to your week. It is the middle week, so you know what that means. Only 2 more days to the weekend. Well, one if for me because I have Fridays off. Cannot wait for the weekend so I can have a good rest and sleep for 1,000 years, which I feel like wanting to do because I'm literally knackered. It's been one hell of a week so far. Monday I had workplace and I worked really hard. My boss was saying how well I've been working, so I was really chuffed. And I met my fellow work colleague that doesn't normally work when I get in, but I was early that day, and she leaves before I normally get there. And we had a good chat, and I laid in the dishwasher, swept up, cleaned the tables, and tucked in the chairs, took out some boxes and stuff to the bins, and some trash out to the bins. Had my lunch. I had a tuna mayo sandwich and a Sprite. I watched a bit of Loose because they have a TV in the corner of the room in the cafe that I work at, and it was so much fun. I worked so hard, and I had a good rest afterwards. I went out and got some fresh air because it was quite stuffy in there. And then I got home. The bus took ages to arrive to get me back to the mart, and I literally thought I was going to miss my bus home. Managed to get to the bus stop just in time with 2 minutes remaining, and I was like, thank God I managed to get the bus home and not have to wait for the next bus because I would have taken it forever. Got home and I watched today's Home and Away Neighbours and watched the soaps and stuff, and I had some eggs and soldiers for my tea. And then my dad got back from work, and so did my older sister. We were all home, and I watched some Christmas films and listened to some songs, and I went to bed. And Tuesday I woke up and just felt so crap. I literally really felt really bad. I literally thought I was going to be sick. And my mum and my dad also had the same kind of thing. They didn't feel very well on their stomachs or headache. So I did not go to college, and I was gutted because I really wanted to go in and see my mates. And I'm only in college once a week, and I do maths and English on those days. So I'll have to catch up next week. And my mates all messaged me wondering where I was, so I just let them know that I wasn't very well. So they wished me well and wished that I got better soon. So that was very sweet of them. And we watched Doctors, and I had a bit of toast, but plain toast, and just kept drinking lots of water to keep me hydrated and stuff, and had some tablets for my head because I ended up getting a bit of a headache as well. And my younger brother and my older sister and my younger sister were all at work. My older brother got brought down by my young brother just before my young brother went to work, and he was over for the day while his girlfriend was working in a school, and they had an evacuee day, and she had a lot of fun. And my older brother was saying I was skiving winding me up when I was not skiving. I know I'm a good actor, but I'm not that good at acting, especially when I just felt so bad and you can't act that. And I was like, you don't know how I feel, and it's just been really annoying. And my dad got back from work and he went off to bed, and I just rested for the rest of the day. And my uncle's girlfriend was going to come over with our cousin, but they didn't come over in there because my uncle's girlfriend's son, our cousin, wasn't feeling very good either, and wasn't very happy and was a bit cranky and tired, so they didn't come over in the end. And I had a bit of lunch and watched the day's Him and Neighbours. And then today I was back in college and I was a lot better. And I wasn't in college. I thought I was in college because I forgot that it was Wednesday, not Tuesday. So I almost got off the bus to almost stayed on the bus to get to college when I was supposed to get off at the mall and get a bus to workplace. And luckily, I remembered and got off the bus and didn't stay on, or I would have been a bit of a pickle. Yesterday evening, I almost forgot to say my younger brother got back from work with his girlfriend, and they had some chips from the fish and chip shop, and so did my older brother and his girlfriend, and my younger sister. And my older sister and her boyfriend got back, and they had pizza from the shops, and I just had some chicken soup and watched the soaps. My dad was at work, and he had parents' evening with his school that he caretakes for, so he wasn't back till later on. And my mum went back to bed because she was feeling a bit rotten, and she got up when my dad got back, and she was feeling a lot better. And I went my journal and did some drawing and watched the Pride of Britain Awards. I've recorded it so I can watch the rest later on because I had to stop watching it because I went off and had to do some other things, and I watched Hobby, and then my older brother and his girlfriend went off to see Warhorse in the Bristol Hippodrome, and they came back and said how phenomenal it was, and they went off back to Cheltenham, and they're coming down on Thursday, and they got back, and it's my older brother's girlfriend's graduation today. Congratulations, Beth. We're so proud of you. And I got to my work placement and got signed in, and the lady that I met before who's doing work placement and normally finishes before I get there was there again because she's now finishing a bit later on, so I see her. And there's 4 of us working in the kitchen, so we got twice the work done, and I swept up, loaded in the dishwasher, restocked the drinks and salt and peppers and sauces and stuff, and I helped like open up the packages and the orders that we got given of like drinks and crisps and stuff, and helped pack those away. And then I took some trash out and some boxes and stuff out to the bins, and then had my lunch, and I had beans, cheese and tuna and chips, a nice combination of food, my own concoction. And I called home, and my mum and my dad had gone to take my older sister off to her flat for her and her boyfriend to hopefully move into. And then I went back to work and loaded the dishwasher some more, swept up, cleaned those of the tables, and washed up a load of times, and had a good rest and got a bit of fresh air because it was a bit stuffy. The weather's a lot better than it was yesterday. Yesterday it rained so much. And then I was done for the day. I got packed up and went and got the bus back to the Mall. I was supposed to be going out this evening to go have some drinks with my mate for a catch up, but he's had to do some other stuff. So we're going to be seeing each other on the 22nd of November now, which is on a Wednesday in a few weeks' time, with some of our other mates, and we're hoping to go out for a meal. So I just told him it was fine. I got the bus back from the Mall and listened to my music off my phone on the way to the Mall, and then turned my phone off to save charge. And then I got the bus back to where I live and got off by Aldi and went off to Costa, and I had a hot chocolate, and it was delicious, and it was so gorgeous. I got an Instagram pic of it. I would show you, but my phone ran out of credit and actually died on me. And I've got a vlog to put up before I put this vlog up, because on the way home this evening I did a vlog about going to Costa and about college and about other stuff. I might have repeated some stuff from that vlog in this vlog, but who cares, it's fine. I was annoyed because I went onto my YouTube channel the other day and I found out that I'd lost views again. YouTube keep taking views away from my videos. I don't get that many views, so when I do, it's very important to me and very special and very happy for me to see that people have viewed it. And then when I see that they're taking away views, it really gets on my nerves and gets under my skin. And Twitter now has 280 characters, so now I've been posting massive posts instead of having to post little one posts. So it's better like that, because now you don't have to try and cram lots of words in and like miss out full stops and like capital letters and stuff, and like lots of little like punctuation stuff. You can now put the whole thing in, and you can also put quotes, copy and paste quotes and stuff, and put lyrics on there, and it's a lot better. They still need to put an edit button on there though. That's one thing they really need to do for Twitter, get an edit button. The suits have been so good at the moment. Who Killed Emma? I'm not really fussed on Who Killed Emma because she killed her son and her own husband. She's a butt munch. I really hope it's no one I particularly like from Emmerdale. If it's someone that I don't like, I'll be like, fine, who cares? Feed them to the wolves. If it's someone I like Adam or anyone like that, I'll be like, no. Probably be one of my favourite characters because they always end up make them kill someone and have to go on the run or get arrested, or make someone that I like get killed off. So I don't have any favourites on Emmerdale or any other soap anymore. I do, but I keep it secret because whenever I mention who my favourites are, they either end up leaving or getting killed off or having to go on the run. And yeah, I'm now back home. I did my vlog early on the way home, and I had to wash it a bit, so that's why I've mentioned some of the stuff from that vlog in here and put a bit more detail on it, because It was getting a bit dark because you know what that November, December kind of weather, winter weather, it gets really dark quickly. So I needed to get back, and before it got dark, I got home and I was hit by a warmth from the gas fire in the living room. And my mum and my dad were watching Stargate, and my dog Haas was so happy to see me. He was jumping up, licking my face. I figured a tennis ball for him, and I got changed out of my work placement clothes into a nice comfy jumper and went onto Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram and listened to some songs. And I charged my phone because my phone literally died, and I was about to upload my first vlog of the evening, but have to do that later on now. So I'll upload that vlog and then upload this vlog I'm doing right now for you guys later on. So you've got 2 vlogs in one day. Aren't you lucky? Because I forgot to forgot to vlog yesterday because I wasn't very well. And also I vlogged on Sunday about my cousin's second birthday tea party, and I had a 2-day break because I was gonna have a little break and then do some more vlogs, because then that gives me more to talk about. Because normally I go to do a vlog and I end up forgetting what to say, or I don't have anything to say, so I just waffle. But now these vlogs, I'll do a vlog and then have a bit of a break and then do another vlog. So that means it'll give me more to talk about. So anyway, I am now home from college, and I am off to go watch today's Hemingway and Neighbours and enjoy some of these nice sweeties. I hope you've all had a lovely week so far. 2 vlogs to watch out for coming out this evening, so keep an eye out for that. I'm now off to go sort my Bluetooth out and watch the soaps, and I hope you've all had a lovely week so far. I shall see you around soon with a new vlog. Bye!